If you thought Lewis Hamilton would need months to adapt to Ferrari, well, you could be very wrong. The seven-time world champion has already put the SF-25 through its paces at Fiorano, and what he discovered could completely change the Scuderia's fate. But be careful, because the details that emerged from this test could represent a real shock for the Formula One grid. After the presentation event in London, Ferrari wasted no time and immediately took the SF-25 to the track. The first to get in was Charles Leclerc, who completed about 30 laps before handing over to Hamilton. And here comes the first surprise: despite it being his first real contact with the car, Hamilton did not limit himself to a simple adaptation lap. After a few laps, he started pushing hard, as if he were already at home. Ferrari technicians immediately noticed his confidence with the new vehicle, a sign that the adaptation could be much quicker than expected. But what really impressed Hamilton? Three key aspects: braking stability, power delivery, and better rear grip. The SF-25 seems to have solved some of Ferrari's chronic problems, offering a more predictable and balanced car. According to some rumors, Hamilton found the Ferrari much more stable than the Mercedes of recent years, allowing him to enter corners with greater confidence. And that's not all. The Briton also praised the engine response, calling it smoother and more efficient in managing energy. This means more traction and better tire management, two key factors in what promises to be a tense season. But the real data that is making the competition tremble concerns the lap times. Leclerc set a time close to 56.6 seconds, approaching the absolute record of the Fiorano track, held by Michael Schumacher with 55.999 seconds. If we consider that these times were obtained in a shakedown, with unofficial tires and cold temperatures, it is reasonable to expect that the SF-25 could be even faster in the tests in Bahrain. And here comes the data that could change everything. The simulations speak of a possible gain of 0.4 seconds per lap compared to the SF-24. If confirmed, this would put Ferrari on the same level as Red Bull and McLaren. But while the car seems promising, there is another question that has everyone on tenterhooks: who will be the leader of Ferrari in 2025? On the one hand, Leclerc knows the team like the back of his hand and has been the team's point of reference since 2019. On the other hand, Hamilton brings with him unparalleled experience and a winning mentality that could upset the internal balance. Ferrari has stated that the two drivers will start with equal treatment, but history teaches us that, in Formula One, if one of the two starts to get better results, the team might start to support him more. And here is a detail that many underestimate: Hamilton did not come to Ferrari just to win his 8th world title. In a recent interview, he said, "I do not think about the number 8. I think about bringing Ferrari back to the top. I want to be part of this rebirth." This means that the British driver doesn't just want to win, but wants to build something historic, becoming the man who will bring the Scuderia back to the top after years of waiting. But be careful, because if he really finds himself in the title fight, do you think he won't seize the opportunity to beat Schumacher in the championship count? Hamilton knows that this could be his last great chance to write history, and he will do everything to take advantage of it. But the biggest question remains: is the SF-25 really the right car to break the dominance of Verstappen and Red Bull? The tests in Bahrain will give us the definitive answer. If the performances at Fiorano are confirmed, we could be facing the most exciting season in recent years. But be careful, because in Formula One nothing is ever certain. If hidden problems emerge, Ferrari could find itself chasing once again. Now it's your turn. Will Hamilton succeed in establishing himself as the leader of Ferrari, or will Leclerc take the lead? Does the SF-25 finally have the potential to win a title? Write it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on this new era of Formula One.